For most of human history, we lived as hunter-gatherers. Our ancestors relied on their skills to hunt animals and gather wild plants. This way of life required constant movement, following the seasons and the migration patterns of animals. We roamed in search of food, traversing vast landscapes and adapting to different environments. Every day was a quest for sustenance, and survival depended on our ability to find and collect what nature provided. We followed the animals we hunted and the plants we gathered, always on the move. This nomadic existence was the only way to ensure we had enough to eat, but it was also unpredictable and often harsh. This nomadic life changed around 10,000 years ago. In various regions across the globe, humans began to experiment with planting seeds and cultivating crops. This shift from foraging to farming was gradual but revolutionary. In different parts of the world, humans began to farm. They discovered that by planting seeds and tending to them, they could produce a reliable source of food. This newfound knowledge spread and transformed societies. This marked the beginning of agriculture. The ability to grow food allowed humans to settle in one place, leading to the establishment of permanent communities and the development of new skills and technologies. Instead of chasing food, we learned to grow it. Farming required hard work and patience, but it provided a more stable and predictable food supply. This stability enabled populations to grow and societies to become more complex. We domesticated plants and animals, selecting the best varieties for cultivation and breeding. This process of domestication further enhanced our ability to control our environment and resources. We began to control our food supply, storing surplus harvests for times of scarcity. This ability to plan for the future was a significant advancement and laid the foundation for economic systems and trade. This was a turning point in human history. The shift to agriculture allowed for the growth of larger, more complex societies. It enabled the development of new social structures, cultural practices, and technological innovations. It set the stage for the development of civilization. The dawn of farming was not just about growing food. It was about transforming the way humans lived, worked, and interacted with the world around them. Agriculture brought about a fundamental shift in human societies. No longer constantly on the move, humans established permanent settlements. These villages grew near fertile land suitable for farming. This led to concepts of land ownership and territoriality. Life revolved around the cycles of planting and harvesting. This new way of life demanded cooperation. People worked together to cultivate crops and manage livestock. This fostered a sense of community and shared responsibility. As farming techniques improved, so did food production. Surpluses became more common. This allowed some individuals to specialize in non-agricultural tasks. This division of labor led to the emergence of craftspeople, artisans, and religious leaders. Villages grew into larger settlements, eventually evolving into cities. These urban centers became hubs of population, trade, and culture. The need to manage these complex societies led to the development of governance structures and laws. With the surplus of food and resources came a new challenge: how to distribute them effectively. This led to the emergence of social hierarchies. Those who controlled the land, the surplus, or possessed specialized skills gained power and influence. This marked a departure from the more egalitarian hunter-gatherer societies. Leaders emerged, often claiming divine right or hereditary authority. These power structures, while sometimes exploitative, also provided stability and much-needed organization. Section 5, Food as Currency, the Birth of Trade. Agriculture not only provided sustenance, it became the foundation of early economies. Surplus crops and livestock were traded for other goods and services. This barter system fostered connections between different communities. As trade routes expanded, so did cultural exchange. Ideas, technologies, and beliefs traveled along these networks. This interaction played a crucial role in the spread of knowledge and innovation. Section 6, Tools of the Trade Innovation in Early Agriculture. The need to improve farming practices spurred technological advancements. Farmers developed new tools and techniques to cultivate land more efficiently. The plough, for instance, revolutionized agriculture by enabling deeper tilling of the soil. Irrigation systems were developed to manage water resources, allowing for cultivation in drier regions. The invention of the wheel and the harnessing of animal power further increased productivity and facilitated transportation. Section 7. Global examples from Fertile Crescent to rice paddies. The story of agriculture unfolded in various parts of the world, each region with its unique crops and practices. From the ancient fields of the Fertile Crescent to the lush rice paddies of Asia, the journey of farming is a testament to human ingenuity and adaptation. In the Fertile Crescent of the Middle East, wheat and barley were domesticated, laying the foundation for early civilizations like Sumer and Mesopotamia. These early farmers developed techniques to harness the power of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, creating irrigation systems that transformed arid lands into fertile fields. This agricultural revolution not only provided sustenance, but also spurred the growth of cities and the development of writing, trade, and governance. In Asia, rice cultivation flourished in the flooded plains, leading to the development of sophisticated irrigation systems and terraced farming techniques. The ingenuity of Asian farmers can be seen in the intricate designs of terraced fields that follow the contours of the land, maximizing space and water usage. These methods allowed for the support of large populations and the growth of complex societies, with rice becoming a central element in the diet and culture of many Asian civilizations. In Mesoamerica, maize became a staple crop, supporting the rise of civilizations like the Maya and the Aztecs. The domestication of maize was a monumental achievement, transforming a wild grass into a reliable food source. This crop was so vital that it influenced religious practices, art, and social structures. The success of maize agriculture enabled the construction of grand cities and the flourishing of Mesoamerican cultures, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to be felt today. Section 8. The legacy of farming, a world transformed. The advent of agriculture had a profound and lasting impact on human societies. It led to sedentary lifestyles, increased population densities, and the development of complex social structures. It spurred technological innovation, economic activity, and cultural exchange. However, agriculture also brought about challenges. Dependence on a limited number of crops made societies vulnerable to environmental changes and crop failures. Social stratification and inequality arose as a consequence of resource control. Section 9. Agriculture today, feeding a growing planet. Agriculture remains the backbone of human civilization. It provides food, fiber, and fuel for a global population exceeding 8 billion people. Modern agricultural practices have become increasingly sophisticated, utilizing technology to enhance productivity and address environmental concerns. From precision farming techniques using GPS and sensors to genetically modified crops designed for higher yields, agriculture continues to evolve. Sustainable practices such as organic farming and agroforestry are gaining traction to minimize environmental impacts. Section 10. The future of food, challenges and opportunities. In this section, we delve into the intricate dynamics shaping the future of our food systems. As the global population continues to grow, so does the demand for food. By 2050, the world population is expected to reach nearly 10 billion, putting unprecedented pressure on our food production systems. Climate change, resource depletion, and evolving dietary preferences pose significant challenges to food security. Extreme weather events such as droughts and floods disrupt crop yields, while melting glaciers threaten freshwater supplies. Addressing these issues requires innovation, collaboration, and sustainable practices. Scientists and farmers must work together to develop resilient crops and efficient farming techniques. Vertical farming, precision fermentation, and alternative protein sources are just a few examples of emerging technologies with the potential to revolutionize food production. These innovations can help reduce the environmental footprint of agriculture and provide nutritious food options. The future of agriculture depends on our ability to adapt, innovate, and ensure food security for all. By embracing new technologies and sustainable practices, we can create a resilient food system that meets the needs of a growing population while protecting our planet for future generations.